Here we go. Okay, you ready, Dave? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Interview number 2. Hey, Brains Nation, we are back. We edit all of these, so you're not going to know any of the stories we were telling, but it's too bad because you could blackmail all of us forever, probably. But anyway, we are back with Jon Wayne of Jon Wayne and the Pain. And the second part of the interview that I'm fascinated by creativity. That's of all of the things. I mean, I'm a musician and a songwriter, but that's just part of it for me. I do pencil drawings and I do the itrolas, and my garden is a big, but creativity. But specifically songwriting right now. First of all, where do you get your creativity from? Is it from being alone or being around a bunch of people?
Lately, it's been probably mostly from being alone and on a trip, generally that involves my motorcycle.
Oh, okay. So you do a lot of writing in your head while you're driving?
Maybe not specifically writing. I mean, occasionally I'll like pull over and be like, "Oh, that's a great line," and because I do these little in the book Zen and the Art of Motorcycle.
Art of Motorcycle Maintenance.
Maintenance, yeah, which was actually ironically written in Minneapolis, maybe in the 70s.
Oh no, I think it was written before that, wasn't it?
Possibly. But I know the guy lived on Colfax.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, it was something like 26 in Colfax on the second floor of some apartment building there. But anyway, so he called them his chautauquas, which I don't think that word necessarily means this in real life, but
Chautauquas?
Yeah, his chautauqua would be when he's driving on the bike, and all these thoughts would come to him. And he would just be like in this Zen-like state, driving, thinking all these thoughts. And so I get that, man, because it happens for me. Oftentimes I'm listening to music. I'll have my earbuds in. But yeah, it's a different kind of focus that I get from that. And a lot of songs have come out of that. And so then I'll sit down later. Usually it's because I've been to another country, though, and been on a motorcycle trip. And I've seen how other people live. And I see how other people eat food and like the kind of food and like all of these things.
Which kind of question to transition right into question number 2 is
okay.
What do you write about?
Yeah, lately it's been about traveling a lot.
Okay.
That's been the biggest influence lately. I just love that idea. And oftentimes when it's like really difficult when I'm traveling, like I was in Peru with my brother a little over a year ago. And we were on these mountain roads, like that went above like 12,000, 13,000 feet, just like way up there. And there's no guardrail, and it's like hundreds of feet up,
and foggy,
and hundreds of feet down. Oh yeah, some fog and like glaciers and all this stuff. And it's fucking hard because the roads are like so awful, and it's not safe, But usually, like my brother got really upset at me because I was pushing him to go faster. You know how brothers get, And then
younger brother or older brother?
My older brother. He's
okay.
11 years older than me. But yeah, we had to go faster to get into this town before nightfall because I wasn't going to be up on those roads after dark, And like at one point he stopped. We peed on the side of this road, and he was like huffing and puffing at me. He's upset. And I was like, "Well, would you have rather gone the easier way today?" And he says something like, "I'm not trying to get into a philosophical discussion with you," or something, But and then I asked him the question later, right, that night. I asked him the same question after he had eaten, Food is important, and then I think he'd also taken a shower. And he was like, "No, I'm actually glad we went this tough route today because, through a difficult journey, you usually end up getting, if nothing else, a good story. But I think most of these experiences are lived in retrospect oftentimes, where you see it, and in the moment it fucking sucks."
It's funny you talk about philosophy. The last few days, I've fallen down a wormhole on YouTube watching philosophical discussions between Gore Vidal and William F. Buckley Jr.
Gore Vidal sounds like some Soviet guy.
No, Gore Vidal. Oh, Gore Vidal. You don't know the names probably.
I don't.
Gore Vidal was an author and
okay.
Social commentator.
Okay.
And William F. Buckley was the editor and publisher of the Weekly Standard, which was a very conservative.
Okay.
Like back in the day, he was John Birch Society conservative, and
okay.
he kind of came back off the cliff after the 64, 65. That's what I do a lot of social commentary when I write.
Sure.
I don't write a lot of songs because Generally, I'm in a pretty black mood when I'm in social commentary. Anyway.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know if you have a favorite target, but mine's TV preachers.
Oh, I don't know Stevie Preachers either.
No, TV preachers.
I don't know. I don't claim to know much. I can write some songs, and I can try to tell some stories. I got that, kind of.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
You know? Beyond that, I don't claim to be a super informed person. That's why I stopped making political posts like 2 years ago, you know, because it's so divisive and all this stuff. Even though I do have my opinions about that stuff, it's just like such a weird time.
Yeah, for me, that's part of it. If I'm just writing mundane stuff, it's not a challenge to me.
Sure.
You know, it's taking it adding that extra layer in.
That's cool, though. I know a lot of artists that do, and I love listening to music like that, though.
Yeah.
I really do. I don't claim to be that much of like a political activist that could incorporate that into music, though. I really don't. I wish I could.
To not be, and I got tired of watching my friends get hurt.
I dig it, man. I dig that.
I've lived a lot longer than you have.
You have, yeah. I dig it, though. That's a cool approach to music, though. I love it, yeah.
They say you get more conservatives as you get older. I say not if you've got a soul, no.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I like, you know, the social conservative idea, you know, to be socially conservative. Yeah, I get that. You know, I'm not saying that's my opinion on like,
no, but I understand it.
But that view of like maybe my parents' era and like maybe earlier of Republican is different than today's.
Oh,
but at the same time, so is the same like version of what Democrats were like when
I'm old
FDR or
enough to
something. You know, the FDR Democrat is a lot different than today's
I was
Democrat.
sitting outside the principal's office because I had gotten in trouble on the day John F. Kennedy got killed, and I actually got sent home and didn't end up getting into trouble because everybody forgot about it.
Wow.
That's terrible.
You picked a good day to get in trouble, I guess.
That's how long I've been around. Yeah.
All right, man. Wow.
So
yeah.
anyway, one other quick question about songwriting. What is your process? Like mine is usually strumming around till I find a chord pattern,
Yeah.
and then I hum until I find a melody, and then I start filling in words, and that can take 2 days or 2 years or.
Yeah, I would say that like 80% of the time I write songs that way also, where I'll start with a chord progression and a melody in my head and then put lyrics to it later. But occasionally I've written like poems that end up being songs that music gets added to later.
Ooh.
Which is kind of fun, you know, because it's such a different.
I think.
Yeah, and occasionally, very rarely, like I did a stream of consciousness kind of like type of writing where the song, with the exception of changing a few words in and out, I had a song out of that. Just like literally sitting down, playing, recording it onto my phone.
So you had it.
Yeah, and then like got a song out of it. It was a waltz, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So what are we going to hear now?
So I'm going to play a song about traveling.
About traveling.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, Joe, you want to join us again?
Yeah.
Joe Dunn from Frog Leg, everybody.
Yeah, I want to get Joe up here on this one. This one's called Rendezvous, and this song is dedicated to anybody who's questioning if they should buy that passport. Just buy that damn thing. Because you got to start with that.
Jon Wayne, Joe Dunn.
Yeah. Rendezvous. Here it is. I've been traveling to places that I've never been, experienced a multitude of rendezvous with just yours true. It's a path not meant for all, but if you fall in love with traveling, skipping time zones like smooth stones, can't stay at home, big old world to see. I might wanna go get lost with you. Would you wanna go get lost with me? Me, yeah. Fly into some country we've never seen, rent motorbikes, then eat only what the locals eat. It's a 9-5-star highway to catch the vibe way, and we do it all at our own time and on our own time play, yeah. Starlight at night up in the Andes, camping on a mountain near the border of the Burmese. I can't tell you how you should do it, but you should do it. That shit is lit, get out there and experience it. Fall in love. You could could fall in love, we could see it all. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Fall in love. You could fall in love, we could see it all. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Adventure staring 10 steps beyond your old comfort zone. Highly scoped back roads in some silver mining town. Cooking my food upon an open flame that fans my imagination yet again. My open heart looks east many miles to the land of smiles. Line of kingdom mountains of the north, seek the path back home. All the while feeling so alone. But what if the journey is the zone? Yeah. What if the road is the home? What if we're already here and we don't even know? Parallel to a place that I've been seeking, and where I'm at right now in this particular moment. Fall in love. You could fall in love, we could see it all. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Fall in love. You could fall in love, we could see it all. Let's go, let's go, let's go. These are just blessings that my toe has kicked throughout my path. It's a page out of a book, my friend. It's not a map. In fact, these are just notes of motion that's perpetual. I hope you're blessed with where you wanna go. So I'm on the move like I always do, staring back at time like I'm right next to you. Sometimes I don't know what's reality, sometimes I don't believe. But if you book that flight, it's gonna become clear for us to see, yeah. I've been traveling to places that I've never been, experienced a multitude of rendezvous with just yours true. It's a path I'm in for all, but if you fall in love with traveling, fall in love. You could fall in love, we could see it all. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Fall in love. You could fall in love, we could see it all. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Jon Wayne, Joe Dunn. Look for Joe. Joe's going to be back at the end of August for show number. Actually, this is so you know. This is show. You'll be show number 47. You'll be show number 49. In between, we're going to kind of sandwich in Courtney Yasmina.
Nice.
So, I don't know if you know Courtney.
I think so. Yeah.
Really? I've never actually met Courtney. I talked to her. On
she's
we've
a
been
sweetheart.
Facebook friends forever. I've kind of followed her, but yeah.
Yeah, I played with her at the Bob Dylan tribute.
Sweet.
A few years
Oh, nice!
in a row,
I'm really looking forward to meeting her.
She's
and
a lot
having
of
her
fun.
in. And we're looking forward to having you back in August.
Yes.
And
See
we
you
will
in
see
August.
everybody. It's actually when you're seeing this, it is Tuesday night. So we'll do some time traveling in between. Have a good night, everybody.
Cheers,
Bye.
y'all.